Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wingcat Sports Weekly Red Wing Rumor Mill. As per usual, not much going on with the Wings because it is the off season, end of the off season. About a month and a half until training camp starts. So usually, not a ton going on. We're still on Seider and Raymond watch, basically on when they're going to get their contracts. It's an important thing, though. They're going to be taking their time with it, and most of our cap is going to get eaten up by them.
Yep.
I mean, there ain't much going on with them yet. I mean, it has been slow. It has been very boring for us Red Wings fans, waiting eagerly just to hear how much each is going to get. But it is going to be a 10-year thing probably, and then that'll come down to salary.
Right. That's what that's the only thing that's really happening is that we're asking, why is this taking so long? What's going on? Why aren't these two signed yet? It is a frustrating aspect of Steve Eisman. I don't know if it's we just have to be more patient or what, but I don't think there's anything to worry about. I think we know what our team's going to be, and I don't suspect any more signings or trades or anything like that.
The last two is going to happen is the second Raymond and Seider are signed. We know our offseason is completely over. And nothing else is going to happen. But other things that popped up with the arbitration case of Milano being closed, our buyout window was extended. Some people asked, would we reconsider the Justin Hall buyout now? Are we going to buy out Husso? There hasn't been much push on any buyouts happening. I would still say keep an eye on Husso for potentially moving because I don't think Husso's going to be here that much longer. But the buyout window has opened long for us to get rid of somebody.
Yeah. So, yeah. Like I said, I just think nothing's going to happen until we see what Seider and Raymond signed. And then after that, we can see if Eisman wants to make any more moves or who he's going to buy out. The only thing that really worries me more than the defense, because I'm hoping, like I said, a couple new guys come up and the defense will be a little better with Edvinsson playing a full season. That goalie situation, the Talbot and Lyon, that's the thing that scares me more.
That is what they have. That's another thing that was going around. The Athletic has said that we have the worst current goaltending situation. But the brightest future. The worst goaltending situation, but the brightest future.
Well, maybe it'll be time for Kosa to come up early.
Well, that's what we're looking. You have a very bright future at goaltending with Kosa and Augustine, especially if Kosa becomes what we traded him for. And Augustine just keeps on doing what he's doing. He's looking great no matter where he's at, whether he's in Michigan State, whether he's at World Juniors. He is playing well wherever he's at. So,
so maybe it's just time to tell these old farts it's, if they don't come out of the gate playing well, forget them.
Yeah,
I'm not excited about Talbot. I'm not. Lyon is what he is. He's going to be streaky. He's going to look fantastic sometimes and look like crap the other time. And I don't know if that's good enough to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, it is iffy on whether we make the playoffs with them. I think we're still about on par with what we were last year, but for the most part, we are just what we are. We got to play well. If your defense improves and Cam Talbot is not going to sink, right? But if your defense plays the exact same way they did last year for some of those games, Cam Talbot's not going to know what to do. He is 37 years old. He can't go flying around the net trying to stop every puck that's flying at him for the whole entire game.
Right.
If you improve your defense somehow in the offseason, everyone gets better. Voila, you're going to have a better team. If you stay the same way you were defensively, Cam Talbot's going to regret signing with the Red Wings. Completely. I mean, and that's your goaltending situation, because as we continue on, that's another thing they kind of talked about this week, was our goaltending situation. You still got 4 goaltenders on the team, as we have mentioned multiple times this offseason. One of them's probably going to go.
Yeah, but like I said, until we sign these 2 guys, we're not going to nothing's going to move. Nothing until we can see what our salary cap is. I just can't see them. They're not going to do anything.
Yeah. So. Well, either you're buying someone out to create more cap, or you're sending basically Jack Campbell down, most likely, to be your AHL goalie with Kosa, and then if something happens, you call him up, And whether or not a three goalie system is also what you want to do. Because either you're going with two, now probably be Husso and Talbot right now, or you're going with three and keeping Leiden up. Because Leiden's not even making $1 million a year. So he would be sent down if you only went with the two. So I think they're going back with three goalies next year like they did last year just because of that. Because if you send Leiden down on waivers, he will be picked up. And he will be picked up pretty quick. But besides that, it's been a slow, quiet week for the Red Wings. Not much outside of that. We got very slow, just waiting for something to happen. With all that being said, though, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the move so far this offseason and how you feeling. And until next time, see everybody soon.